All right, what is going on, ladies and gents? So you're thinking about joining American Income Life or AIL. Here are some of the questions and things that you need to know prior to joining. If we haven't met yet, my name is Tim Schucker. I run the Life Insurance Sales channel. And basically what I want to do here is kind of just break down like some of the things you need to know prior to joining and overall just questions to ask and, general things to know prior to becoming an agent with AIL. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you some of the biggest issues that I've heard from agents who have joined AIL. So let's start off with the commission level, right? Whenever you're going to sell insurance, one of the most important things you need to, know about is what your commission level is going to be at your agency, right? So you definitely want to ask your upline or the person recruiting you, what is your starting commission with AIL, right? What are they going to start you off at as a brand new agent? And then how do you get that commission level raised, right? Are you stuck at one level forever? Or how do you get that commission level raised? What things do you need to do to get it raised? Is it going to be more based off of how many people you recruit or how much insurance you sell, right? And either way is totally fine. It just depends on what's going to be a better fit for you and what you're ultimately looking for, right? So you really want to dive deep on that and figure out like, how does this whole comp ladder is what they call it? How does the comp ladder look at AIL? You're going to want to ask your upline or the person who's recruiting you that. Then you want to figure out what's the max commission. So what's the most that you can possibly get to? What's the most that you can possibly earn as an AIL agent? What is the max commission there, right? And then also what is like the commission rate per product? Usually your commission rate's going to differ whether you're selling like a guaranteed issue product or a simplified issue product, and you're going to want to figure out like what does it look like here versus there and really dive deep on that. The next thing is training, right? So whenever you're a new agent, this is something that's like absolutely critical to know about is what type of training are you going to get from your upline, right? From my experience and from what I've seen, AIL actually has pretty solid training. So their training is pretty solid. That's definitely a strength of theirs, but it's again going to depend on who your actual upline is and who your trainer is as far as what type of training you receive, because you could be with one sub agency and one trainer and they're great and a different one is just absolute garbage. So it really is going to depend, and the big factor is going to be who actually is training you, right? Are you going to get video training, one-on-one training? What does that look like? And then if you're in the middle of an application, right? Let's say you're trying to sign somebody up and you have a question. Are you going to go to get support to help you close that deal? That's something that helped me out a lot when I was first getting started, and is definitely something that you're going to want to have when you jump into this business. Next thing is captive, right? So are you going to be a captive agent? I can go ahead and tell you with AIL, you are captive, so you can only sell American Income Life products, which is oftentimes like Globe Life or different things like that, right? American Income Life, Globe Life, and I think it's National Income Life are pretty much all like in the same umbrella, right? So you can only sell American Income Life products. And the problem with that, in my eyes, and the reason that I personally would rather be a broker versus a captive agent, is that if you can only sell one product, you can't offer the best option for each individual customer, right? So one customer might have, this health condition or that health condition, and they can't qualify, like they qualify for a better rate somewhere else, but you're only able to offer them AIL. That business is going to be easier to replace if another agent comes behind you, right? So you can't always get your clients the best deal, right? You're not always able to offer them the best possible thing because you only have one product to offer them. So that's definitely a downside in my eyes. I personally would rather be a broker because I can shop the market for them. But the pro of that is that you only have to learn one e-app, you only have to learn one carrier, the benefits of one company. So there's definitely some pros there as well as some cons, but there's 100% some pros, right? Now the lead program, this is actually something pretty interesting about AIL. They're known for their union leads. So a lot of times they'll go after like unions, like labor unions, and then basically sell life insurance and sell benefits to labor unions. So that's something that they're very, very big on with AIL. It's kind of like their niche, so to speak. So you'd be doing a lot of stuff with unions. And then their other big lead type is actually the child safety kit lead. And so basically, this is actually a page on their site. You go here and you can request, or people will request a no-cost child safe kit from American Income Life. it comes out, sends it to parents. It basically, teaches their kids how to use 911, teaches them about danger. Don't put your child's name on personal items or something. Basically, just a bunch of tips to help keep your kids safe. So they send these out to parents. You come and deliver them to the people because they're leads. So you come and deliver the child safety kit to the parent. You show them how to use it, and then you transition to selling life insurance. So that's another big strategy that they push. I think it's a pretty intelligent strategy. They're probably get a ton of leads from that. However, for some agents, they don't really like that approach because they're showing up for a different reason and then trying to pivot to life insurance, right? So for some people, they're not comfortable with that. That's something you have to decide on an individual basis. Would you be comfortable showing up with the child safety kit and then pivoting to life insurance? For some people, that's 100% yes. I mean, for me personally, I don't think I would really have a problem with that. But for some people, they're not comfortable with it. So that's these are like their two main lead types. And so again, to do that, you must be comfortable with that strategy, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it for the leads. Next thing is upline. So again, a lot of your experience at an agency is going to be more so dependent on who your upline is or who's training you than which agency you're at. So you really want to make sure like the person that's going to be directly responsible for training you is someone you align with on morals and ethics, someone you align with on values, somebody who you trust their experience and you would trust them to teach you and train you and really have your success under their responsibility. So that's something that's very, very important is whenever you're finding an upline, you want to make sure that all of those things are aligned and that they have experience selling products and selling policies so that they can teach you how to do the same, right? So really do your due diligence on your upline, make sure it's someone you're comfortable working with and working for before you go ahead and make that jump. And then the other thing about AIL is they're definitely MLM-y, right? So they're going to be very network marketing based. You're going to be told to recruit people. And the commission is again, like this is something you really want to ask about because they change their commission structure all the time. So I don't know the exact commission structure, but you want to figure out, is it going to be more towards recruiting other agents or is it going to be more towards sales? And if you're the type of person that's getting into this and wants to just sell insurance, make sure that their whole commission structure is not based around recruiting because you're not going to be able to make money there. So that's something that you definitely really want to ask about. I know for a fact that American Income Life is definitely network marketing based. So they are heavy on the recruiting side. So if you're not really comfortable with that, you may want to do a little bit more research and maybe AIL is not going to be a good fit for you, right? Whereas if you are trying to build a team and are trying to recruit, hey, that's a green flag. That's great news. So some of the biggest issues that I've heard from AIL agents is just that some of the agents kind of feel like the leads are bait and switch. So you're showing up for the child safety kit and then you have to sell them life insurance, or you're showing up for union benefits and then you pivot to life insurance. And so a lot of people get uncomfortable doing that, right? So that's one complaint that I hear people have. And then also just kind of like lower commissions starting out, right? A lot of people don't like that. You start off, kind of lower down the rung. So those are my main questions, main things that you need to know prior to joining AIL. Yeah, I really just wanted to provide this video to educate you guys about AIL and, show you some different things that you need to know, and maybe it's a good fit, maybe it's not, but either way, I hope you got something from this video. So hit that like button if you got value from it, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this, and comment below if you have any questions for me, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.